Many of you just watched our special report, Anatomy of a Drug Crisis, during our 5 p.m. newscast. If you missed it, it's on KOIN.com right now. We showed you the open-air fentanyl market where drug sellers and users took over an area of downtown for the past few months until police finally moved in. Why did it take so long to shut this down? Is Measure 110 making our drug crisis worse? And will we ever solve the homeless crisis if we don't address this, our addiction epidemic? I sat down with Mayor Ted Wheeler to address those questions head on. I sat down with Mayor Wheeler inside City Hall to address a lot of issues facing the city, including this: an open-air fentanyl market that operated for a few months in the heart of downtown at 4th and Washington. People openly dealing and using drugs. Some folks say, why was that allowed to continue for so long before we finally got a police presence there to finally start cleaning it up? What would be your response to that?
Well, first of all, look, we have hot spots all over the city. 4th and Washington was one that we were keenly aware of. We heard about it each and every day. We don't own the building. It's a privately owned building, and we needed permission from the landlords. We needed to work out some of those jurisdictional issues, but we ultimately were able to work out an agreement with the owners of the building. We were able to go in force. We were able to clear the site. We were able to board the site up. And now we have foot patrols and 24/7 patrols in that area, making sure that it remains clean.
In our story, Anatomy of a Drug Crisis, the images we captured at 4th and Washington look similar to what's happening on the streets of San Francisco, where California State Police and the National Guard are now being used to disrupt the supply and trafficking of fentanyl. Do you ever see an opportunity here in Portland to maybe use a few state police officers to help patrol downtown while we get our force back up to where it should be?
Absolutely. I've had a very good relationship with our new governor, Tina Kotek. She has deployed the state police to work with the Portland Police Bureau on a number of operations, including auto theft operations. We're working with our federal partners on some drug-related issues and arrests related to people selling and distributing fentanyl and P2P meth in our community. And anytime we have a partnership, whether it's with the state, whether it's with our federal partners, or even when it's with other local jurisdictions, that frees up more of our frontline officers to be engaged in some of the livability issues that we're seeing around town.
So we're not using state officers currently to patrol like certain areas?
No, but I will tell you this. I pledged a year ago that over the course of 3 years, we'd hire 300 new police personnel. We're ahead of that goal now 10 months into that pledge. And in fact, just this morning, I went to a new swearing-in ceremony for a number of new officers hitting the streets.
But how effective can more officers be if the main tool they have to curb public drug use isn't working? Since Measure 110 went into effect in February of 2021, police have issued more than 4,400 citations. A majority of people ignore the tickets, don't pay the $100 fine, or show up for court. Very few even call the hotline for help. Only 189 who did call completed the substance use screening.
Measure 110, however, is a disappointment to me, and I've been very clear about that. It conceptually was good. It promised to reduce convictions for small personal amounts of illicit drugs, and on the other hand, it was supposed to create a new source of funding for drug treatment, something desperately needed in this state. But ultimately what happened was the decriminalization happened, but the dollars that are supposed to go towards treatment really haven't materialized at scale, and that's problematic for me.
Critics say it wasn't perfect, but Oregon drug courts worked by offering an incentive. You were criminally cited, but charges waived if you entered drug treatment. That in itself, when you cite, there are some criminal penalties, but waived if you go into treatment, that in itself was sort of holding drug users and drug sellers accountable.
Absolutely, it's a quid pro quo, and drug courts had that ability. It was a hammer on one hand because you were there in court having committed a crime, but on the other hand, it was also an opportunity to enter treatment and incentives to be successful in that treatment and doing your part as the individual to be successful in your own treatment.
All you have to do is look around our city. Portland's addiction crisis, the rise in fentanyl use, is fueling our homeless epidemic. Portland has a reputation for confusing compassion with tolerance. The mayor says it's time to draw the line.
How can anybody go by some of these people that we see in the gutter with needles sticking out of their arms and thinking, you know what, we should just leave them alone and let them be there and do their thing? Well, they're going to die. And that's, to me, not a compassionate response. So I want to create this model that gives people that opportunity to be successful, to recover their lives.
So we highlighted 4th and Washington and how police clean that up. The problem now has just moved a block away on 5th Street and Oak. If you drive by there, you'll see it. And you heard the mayor say he wants to create a model to help people recover from addiction and homelessness. His plan has actually worked in other cities. So why has it taken so long to implement it here in Portland? Who he blames for that delay, and why he's more optimistic now than ever before about making progress on the homeless situation, and why he says he will enforce a camping ban and no trespassing laws once his plan is up and operating. So join us next Tuesday as I continue my interview with Mayor Ted Wheeler as we specifically focus on the homeless issue and how we get people off the streets.